Yeah, hi, hello, can you hear me?
Yes, hey.
Yeah, actually, yeah, it's Flowser because it indeed is combined by two words, flow and browser, so Flowser.
Awesome. Cool. Then the floor is yours.
Yeah, thank you very much. I will just leave to my colleague Bartolome to share the screen to start with presentation.
Yeah, Monica, just a second. Let me screens. All right. Okay, can you guys see it?
Yes.
I just shared my screen. Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it, Monica.
Okay, thank you. So, hello everybody. My name is Monica, and I'm a graphic designer at Flowser. And today, Bartolome and I just wanted to share with you some novelties regarding our Flowser tool. So maybe let's just jump to the next slide to check what Flowser actually is. Flowser is a development inspection tool, which is giving you confidence that your smart contracts are behaving as intended. It was built and designed as a project in a FlipFest by Bartolome, Yerney, and me, but you can check more about us on our website. You can use Flowser to inspect account storage and browse transactions, blocks, contracts, account, and emulator logs, and all this from a single place and in real time, which is pretty awesome. You can manage the emulator in Flowser. It also contains integration with the dev wallet and uses FCL to interact with the network. Okay, so we made some updates in the last few weeks. So maybe let's just dive into them. As I mentioned before, we launched a new version this week, so we decided to welcome it with a new, fresh, redesigned website. And of course, you are more than welcome to jump on flowser.dev to check it out. We also launched a blog on the website where you can find all the information regarding the tool gathered together. And we also opened a Twitter account, so make sure to press the follow button there. And of course, you can also find everything important on our GitHub. And I will now leave the word to Bartolome, who will tell you more about the new version and show you a quick demo.
Right. Thank you, Monica. Well, yeah. So as Monica said, we just launched a official release of the first version, and yeah, we made a couple improvements and fixes in the last weeks, and I'm gonna just show you a sort of quick demo of what Flowser is at the moment. Firstly, you can find the project on our GitHub page. So that's the link. So you go on Flowser/Flowser or Flowser, and here's the documentation and all the kind of steps that you need to take to install it on your machine. And I already did. So here it is. So Flowser can actually run emulator by itself, so you don't need to know anything about what is Flow emulator or how to install it. It works out of the box by default. So you can kind of create your own project inside Flowser, like give it a name. Let's say office hours, and this is kind of all the settings that we support. Let's just check that. So these settings here, this setting here basically allows the network to be persistent. So I can then like close Flowser and start it back again, and all the network state will remain persistent basically. So let's hit run. And here it is. This is the main sort of interface. You can see the accounts. So like, let's check that. And here's the storage of that account, the transactions, which there are none at the moment, and the contracts. So you can kind of navigate around and like see all the details that you want to see. For example, let's see the blocks, transactions. Okay, so there are none transactions at the moment. And I will just like try to trigger some network activity. I've made some custom scripts just to kind of help me do that. So let's try that now. Right. here you go. I've just created one account. You can also see like here's my script. So I just like run this, go here, and the account kind of instantly appears. So let me know if we can check that out. Okay. And we can also like add a contract to that account. Let me just try that. So let's see this one. Hello world. All right. Just a second. I'm just triggering my script. All right. So I've just executed this script for, let's see, this account. Here it is. And I added a single transaction. So here it is, hello world. You can click on it, and that's the script that I used. So yeah, that, you know, one more thing. You can also, we also integrated FCL Dev Wallet right into the UI. So you can like log in from the UI, and here it is. So this UI appears. You like select your account of choice, and here you go. You are now logged in, and you can send transactions, for example. So you put in here the cadence code. You can add arguments to this code, and so on, and then you just like trigger the transactions. So yeah, it doesn't work right now, but because I input no code. So yeah, that's kind of it. That's the major features of Flowser. You can check if you want to know more. You can visit our website at flowser.dev, and you can read a bit more on our website or Twitter or like GitHub, as Monica mentioned. So yeah, thank you. And now, I guess if we have any questions, we're happy to. Oh no, one more thing. Sorry. So there's one more thing, and that's the community feedback. So like Flowser is still in the early stages. So we have like quite a bit of ideas, but we would also like to hear feedback from the community and users themselves. So we created a discussions page on our GitHub, and you can go and check it out. Just a minute. So you go to our GitHub page and click on discussions, and here you can see just a few ideas that we listed already. You can like vote on them or like give some comments about them, just so that we know what the community thinks and what the community actually wants. So yeah, that's one thing to keep in mind. So if you like Flowser, go check it out. So yeah, okay, thanks.
Amazing. Congrats on the V1 launch. I remember watching your presentation during the FlipFest awards ceremony, and I was blown away then. I'm blown away now. I don't want to, monopolize the reaction, so I'll shut up and let other people chime in.
Right. So should I just read the questions?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's start with that.
Right. The first question, if I have a custom NFT and I put it in storage, will Flowser show that? How does this do it? And does this find the storage path in the associated contact? So what I've shown before, so the account page, you can basically view all the storage that belongs to some account. So whether that's an NFT or something else, that should be visible. But if that's not visible in some cases, that's probably a bug, and you should like submit an issue on our GitHub page. Oh, so how does this do it? Let's just maybe check out that. So we kind of used some script from the community. So user BlueSign created some simple Go script that basically just indexes the account state or storage. So this is the script. We slightly modified it and used it in Flowser. And so that's how it basically works. So we just run the script and read the data that we receive. So yeah, that's kind of that. Yeah, the second question, will Flowser be free, or will you have a paid version? Well, the project is open source and it's MIT licensed, so like the whole code is free to use, and you can also modify it if you want. So yeah, we for now have no plans of like a paid version. You're free to like maybe give some contributions, financial or otherwise. We will create a shared Flow wallet probably, and you can then send some like funds, small amount of funds, just to buy us a coffee or something. But that doesn't exist yet. So yeah, for now it's just free, I guess. Okay. So can you share? Oh yeah. So the next question: can you share the Go script that BlueSign made, please? Let me just copy paste the link. Should I put it in general or somewhere else?
In the office hours chat would be great.
Right. Oh, right. Sorry. Here it is. And also, if you want to see like the exact version that we use, you can go on our repository and backend and data storage. And here it is, the exact version that we use. It's slightly modified, so as I said before. So that's our script. Yeah, thanks, Bartek. And the next question, just a second. Yeah, that's an awesome question. What are the next big features that you're planning? Yeah, there are certainly a lot of cool features that we thought of and are like kind of planning. And some of those are already listed in the discussions page. So for example, this one, we kind of thought about distributing Flowser as a native desktop application. So right now you can run Flowser only by using Docker. So that might be kind of hard for some people, or like if you don't have Docker installed, you then need to install Docker, which is, maybe kind of a drawback for some. So yeah, that may be a cool idea. But if you have some other ideas, you're free to submit some feedback. So yeah, I'm gonna share that page here. So